Obidati campaign cautions against stoking ethnic tension in Lagos. Already, the APC and the pro-Yorubas are already stoking it because right now there's a very serious ethnic tension between the Yorubas and the non-Yorubas in Lagos. Okay, they have come to tell us that the Igbos want to collect their land. Igbos want to report it also. Igbos are the problem in Lagos. Igbos they came to Lagos with nothing now. They're going with money. Now people are beginning to destroy Igbo business in Lagos. So the ethnic tension has been created already. I don't know how that is going to be doused because the APC people, APC thugs, and APC leadership in Lagos are bent on making sure that the Igbos are deprived of voting, that the Igbos or the non-Yorubas are deprived from getting to the poll. Okay, they are saying nobody that comes out to vote Labour Party will suffer. They will deal with the person. And meanwhile, the government is looking at those hate speeches and threats, and they can't do anything about it. And those people are showing their faces on videos. That those videos are circulating right in the social media, but then the government is putting their back head on it as if they are not seeing it. Quite unfortunate. Okay, so I think Shiu Kuti has come out, the son of Fela Kuti, has come out to tell everybody that the Yoruba don't own Lagos. You sold your land. You sold everything you have. You cannot come back to claim Lagos anymore. How can anybody sell his house and come back again and come and tell the buyer that it's his house? It's not possible. Okay, you cannot come and claim it. The new buyer owns the place. Okay, so this ethnicity issue that has been created in Lagos is going to go a long way haunting everybody, because at the end of the day, there will be trouble and fight between the Yorubas and the Igbos. And the funniest of all is that once you don't speak Yoruba, they say you're an Igbo. Meanwhile, from people like those there, they're not Igbo. People from Rivers, Bayelsa, and they're not Igbo. Not everybody in Delta is Igbo. What about other people from Middle Belt? Are they Igbo as well? So once you don't speak, once they say from Ore down to south, east, south, all those people are called Igbos. Quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate that Lagos are degraded to that level. Yeah? So let's see what Obidati group is trying to tell the people of Lagos. Obidati campaign organization yesterday cautioned against the use of ethnicity as a weapon in coming Saturday's governorship election in Lagos, okay, in Lagos State by some politicians. So in a press statement signed by the Director General of the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council, Ake Oshitoku, the party implored politicians promoting and hoping to profit from weaponizing ethnic hatred in the state to desist, stressing that the world has moved beyond their primitive antics. Contending that the world was changing fast, the Labour Party noted that Nigerians must learn to live in peace and celebrate their diversity, and called on members to be calm even if they face provocation. Oshitoku stated that being self-restrained and calm amid provocation is not cowardice or naivety, but evidence of higher emotional intelligence, urging Labour Party members not to play into the hands of those in the panic mode who want to promote violence so that elections would be manipulated. He alleged that there had been a contrived ethnic tension in Lagos State since the outcome of the last presidential election, in which its presidential campaign candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, and his running mate, Dati Baba Ahmed, performed above the expectations of critics and consequently set some political parties on a panic mode. Labour Party added that the panic mode was further accentuated by their knowledge of its real performance in the February 25, 2023 presidential and National Assembly elections, not by the results announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. You see? So it's quite unfortunate. Okay. In Lagos, the fear factor being currently stoked and weaponized is that the Igbos will take over Lagos if Labour Party wins Saturday governorship and State House of Assembly elections. In their desperation, they are even shamelessly questioning the Yoruba-ness of our candidate, Gbadebo Rosevivo. Okay, GRV, despite the fact that he is from one of the best known families in Lagos, whose ancestral tree can be traced to over 200 years ago. This begs the question of how exactly this taking over of Lagos by the Igbos would occur. Would the Igbos physically carry Lagos and transfer the city and its infrastructure to the southeast part of the country? Will the Igbos put guns on the head of the Yorubas in Lagos and ask them to hand over their land to them because Gbadebo Road Vivo is the governor? Will Gbadebo Road Vivo, as governor, denounce his father, grandfather, and his entire Vivo ancestry and find another father and grandfather from Igbo land if he wins? Oshitoku queried all of this. According to him, desperate politicians have played up the changing demographics arising from the cosmopolitan nature of Lagos and falsely concluded that the huge population of the Igbo was responsible for the All Progressive Congress APC losing the state on the February 25, 2023 elections. But he argued that the truth was that more Yoruba people than Igbo voted for Labour Party presidential candidate on that day because they want good governance and for Lagos to be freed from this stranglehold of a criminal syndicate. Yeah. In our increasingly globalized world, it is difficult to find pristine communities or primitive communal societies in which everyone in the community is related by blood. Given the status of Lagos as the commercial capital of the country and its history as a former political and administrative capital, it is naturally a magnet for people and businesses looking for greener pastures. Let us bear in mind that all the state capitals in the country, from Kano to Abeokuta to Lagos and Jalingo, tend to have a high proportion of non-indigenous relative to the original owners of the place because people move to areas of better economic advantages, the Labour Party stated. Okay. As people and businesses migrate, the Labour Party said they also become part of their new societies. This is said that, for instance, it is why in the United Kingdom today, several top politicians, including the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, and the Secretary of State for Business, Energy and Industry Strategy, Olufemi Kemi Badenoch, are all children or grandchildren of immigrants. He stated that the story is not different in the United States, where several Nigerians are in President Joe Biden's cabinet and where the Vice President Kamala Harris has Asian ancestry. Remarkably, the Labour Party campaign stressed that those fanning the embers of ethnic discord in Lagos just to avoid their party being humiliated a second time are themselves non-indigenous of Lagos. And that is true. That is true. They are just diverting attention. They are the real non-indigenous of Lagos. That is true. Now let us imagine what Lagos would be without the Igbos and other non-indigenous. Across the world, the role of immigrants in the development of the society is now being increasingly acknowledged despite the anti-immigration rhetoric of right-wing politicians. In the USA, for instance, more than half of the most valuable startup companies were founded by immigrants according to figures, by the National Foundation of American Policy. According to their findings, immigrants have started more than half, 319 or 582 or 55% of American startup companies valued at $1 billion or more. The research also found that nearly two-thirds, 64% of US billion-dollar companies, unicorns, were founded or co-founded by immigrants or the children of immigrants, the party stated. Similarly, in the United Kingdom, the Labour Party stated that research shows that Of the 7 unicorns in UK's 100 fastest growing companies, 5 have at least one foreign-born co-founder. The desperate politicians playing up the politics of hate will never tell you of the employment the profile ethnic groups provide. You see, the businesses and companies they set up and the taxes they pay, all of which contribute to making Lagos what it is today, the party added. That is true. The man Shitoku just said the real truth about the the contributions of the immigrants in Lagos to the growth and development of Lagos. So all that Tinubu is saying, I developed Lagos, I built Lagos, I did this in Lagos. He's just doing that because he wants to divert people's attention from what Oshitok is saying, which is so quite obvious to everybody. These APC people are even non-Lagosians. Okay, I learned that apart from Tinubu originating from Osun State and is trying to close that chapter, Sanwo-Olu is from Ogun State. Okay, and a lot of all the people that are holding Lagos down today are not Lagosians. They are not Omo Eko Pataki. That is the truth. And now, Shutoku, the chairperson or the senior spokesperson of the Labour Party is trying to connect with the rest of the world. How immigrants have developed UK, United States. How businesses in UK, United States have evolved through the help and contribution of immigrants. Okay, and now these people that are playing ethnic bigotry in Lagos, they don't see the businesses that non-Yorubas have developed in Lagos, how much employment they have provided, the taxes that they have paid. All of these have contributed to Lagos GDP that Tinubu is claiming he beat Lagos today. So it's quite unfortunate, but this ethnic bigotry had to stop, and that is what Labour Party is driving at. That they shouldn't use this to mar the forthcoming election that will be held on March 18, 2023 for the governorship as State House of Assembly candidates. Okay, so thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.